we're in the midst of it all, man. We're in the traffic, we're in the hustle and bustle, we're in New York City, right? So those type of sounds are gonna be natural. Semen Del Piso back once again with yet another video. Today, I just wanted to sort of clarify something about my videos on semen retention. So not only I talk about it metaphysically, you know what I mean? Like, you know, the more you are in the practice, you're retaining, you're going to ascend, naturally you'll become a little smarter, you'll access more parts of your brain. On a biological level, it'll feel as if since that, you know, have more access to your synapses, you're retaining much more of your memories, you're remembering some memories that were otherwise lost. On a biological level, it'll seem as if you're getting smarter, which you are. On a metaphysical level, because you are perceiving more, you know, based on that biological floor, right, that explanation that is, you know, provided and fortified through semen retention, you are ascending, you are sort of gaining much more perception faculties. You can perceive things of the higher realm. You can perceive things that otherwise cannot be perceived if those faculties are not sort of revitalized and accessed. So we know we talk about this, guys, but much more importantly, I'm gonna tell you the reason why I talk about these things, right? So like, comment, subscribe. Let's get right into it. Everyone wants to hear the metaphysical benefits. Everyone wants to hear about what else this practice could do for you as some sort of affirmation to do the practice, or some confirmation of, yeah, you know, I was thinking about that too, but because no one said it, I didn't do it. Guys, listen, the practice is powerful because it just makes you more powerful. You shouldn't try to seek some sort of other affirmation or some second thumbs up to your action in order to do it. You should do it because it's the right thing to do. It will make you better. Now, how this ties into why I talk about semen retention is this. At the end of the day, I made this channel in order to try to talk about semen retention, yes, but ultimately show men that you don't need to live a certain way in order to have success in your lives. Basically, you don't need to follow the college route, finally get hired after college. You spent like 4 years getting your bachelor's degree. You get hired, you have some like simple 9-to-5 job, and okay, maybe you get a girlfriend, and that is success. You have reached the pinnacle of what humans can do. And no, I do not want to preach that at all. If you have found that whole lifestyle and you have found success and happiness in that, euphoria, that's great. Congratulations to you. But what I'm saying is that you need to access the powers of semen retention in order to perceive the systems in place that define what success is in the first place. Calculus is used for a whole plethora of things. This is an arbitrary example, but it ties in. Calculus is a very, very interesting sort of art form or mathematical form, right? We use that, you know, we learn that in school after algebra. We use it, I guess engineers use calculus or something, I'm not very sure. Or maybe they use calculus in order to, for number crunching to power supercomputers or to program supercomputers. But remember, a person created that. Isaac Newton, right? He's the one that created calculus at a very young age, mind you, and he was on semen retention. What we are told in life, if you want to be an engineer, is to go through the process of school, scholastic learning, in order to learn calculus so you could fit into that groove in society and continue to perpetuate that validation of success. And I'm telling you that that's wrong. It's not completely wrong. But I'm saying that there's two sides to it. We have the Isaac Newton side, where he has sort of discovered the inner workings and the inner intelligence and the energy of himself in order to create a product or a service or a way of thought that everyone uses in order to continue with their daily lives. And then we have the latter, the person that consumes that type of behavior, that consumes that material in order to follow what has been said about achieving success, or perhaps they want to improve engineering or whatever occupation calculus is used for. And I'm saying that on this channel, I want you guys to be the former, be like Isaac Newton. Try to seek things that will just make you better as a person, and of course helping society is important, but you ultimately want to find truth. You want to reach the apex of truth in whatever fields you work in. Sure, one religion may say one thing, another religion may say another thing, right? Or albeit the same thing, but different, right? You have to find something that works for you. There are objective ways, naturally, yes, that one could reach success. You could fortify yourself through the practice of semen retention, and of course you get smarter, your perception faculties, like I said earlier, they just become more apt. But you need to eschew these ideas that there are traditional ways of thinking in tandem with what is objectively proven to be true in order to advance yourself, in order to better yourself, in order to cultivate your faculties, your sense faculties, your perception faculties. You need to, the reason why I'm talking about this is because I had a live stream the other day. We had someone that came in and was just yelling about their religion being the best, and it's like, that doesn't really matter what religion is the best. It really doesn't matter at all. What matters is that you are trying to take what you can get from the various religions in order to power up your brain, in order to allow yourself to control your emotions, so you're not sort of swept by the day-to-day actions or the day-to-day activities from the individuals that don't really practice that sort of thing. I.e., you have much more control of your life and your response to the flow of the objective reality, which is the primary line of faith that we all are sort of attached to. Find out how semen retention can better you. Find out how there's objective practices can help with bettering your life. Everyone may not join semen retention, at least everyone may not practice semen retention for the same reason, which is, complete ascension, eschewing or sort of refusing relationships, marriage, having kids and all that. Many people might not be looking for that, but you need to find out what works for you, of course, in an objective way, whereas you're not hurting anyone, you are not sort of sacrificing any energy of yourself, right, from yourself in order to obtain what you want. And you're not, of course, putting undue stress upon the body. As far as my travels and my studies went, semen retention is the best practice for that. Isolate of what religion tells you. So what my comment about this entire thing is, just in summation, try to find a practice that works for you. Semen retention worked for me, and perhaps it will work for you, because my life has changed considerably once I got onto the practice, more than any other group of thought that I have sort of entertained within the past few years. So take it as you will, experiment what works for you, of course, without hurting anyone, putting undue stress on the body, and overutilization of energy without equal reward. So with that being said, that is all I have to say today, guys. If you enjoyed that content, of course, like, comment on the video, and subscribe to the channel. Don't ever let this place get you down. There's a lot of individuals in this world that try to define what the right way is, what is the lone correct way is. I say this, you need to find some sort of metric that gauges what objective behavior is, which is good behavior. Objective behavior is this: you are bettering yourself, you are improving your thought faculty, you're becoming more intelligent, you are gaining a sort of control or a hold in the world without the exploitation of individuals that are lacking the energy in order to liberate themselves, or that are lacking the intelligence in order to liberate themselves. And you are not putting undue stress on the body. You can get whatever success you can in this world, but if you do not have the physical body, right, or the energy to appreciate the fruits of your very, very long and laborious labor, then what is the point? Try to find ways in trying to improve yourself, to better yourself, to become more intelligent, without, by following those metrics on what constitutes as something objectively good. So do that, you'll be fine, guys. Regardless of what any sect of thought teaches you or tells you on what correct is. Stay radiant as always. I shall see you guys in the next video. Woo!